today is Tuesday, so it's time for a Tuesday tag. And look, I have a sweatshirt on. Today is September 8th, not December 8th. It is so cold. We have a cold front coming down from Canada. So it's been raining all morning, all night too, for that matter. And it's damp and it's cold, and I had to close my windows, which I don't like doing. And I had to put a jacket on, and I actually got jeans on because it's cold. And you know what? The jeans are too big, so I have to use some of my birthday money to go get some more jeans because I had to put a belt on to hold them up, which is a good feeling. But anyway, this is a Tuesday tag, and this one is called, what's it called? I gotta look and see what it's called. She didn't give it a name. It just says Tag Tuesday. That's all it is Tag Tuesday. That'll be easy enough to write in the description box, eh? First off, I wanted to thank Tracy for tagging me. She does these every Tuesday. She comes up with them. I don't know how she comes up with all these great questions, but they really make you think. They really do. Things that make you go, So I do love it. I'm going to tag, well, we know I'm going to tag Robbie over at Frekifitwolf. That's a gimme. I'm also going to tag, I don't want to tag too many people because I want to leave it open so that everybody can tag other people. But I also want to tag Joan over at Joan's Pointed Plate, and Kim over at Girl on Her Phone, and Suzy Buie. Those are the ones I'm going to tag. Also, Bee over at Bee's Journey, who was also tagged in this, so I'm not tagging her because Tracy's already tagged her. She came up with a good idea because we tend to tag all of our same circle of people. Now, I'm always going to tag Robbie, so I'm going to tell you that right from the get-go. Robbie's always going to get tagged by me if I get tagged before him. But if you have a channel that maybe I'm not aware of, or maybe that you want to do the tag, let me know, because Bee over at Bee's Journey came up with this idea, and I think it's a really good idea. So I would like to, because I usually get tagged every week, and if I don't get tagged, I just horn in on the whole ceremony and insert myself into it. But what I would like to do is I would like to at least tag one new channel every week. So please leave me a description of your channel, and if you have a link, leave a description to your leave a link to your channel, so I can go over there. And then next week, whether I'm tagged or not, I'll be tagging you. So anyway, let's get on with the questions. First question, there are 8 questions altogether. The first question, sitting outside, do you people watch or watch the birds, squirrels, etc.? Now she said outside. Now when I'm sitting in here, which is my haven, which is my she-shack, which is my room, because it's very cluttered. I have a bookcase, I have a desk, I have a TV stand well, it's not even a TV stand. It's a dresser that I use as a TV stand that has drawers in it. I have a nightstand over here, which was my mother's nightstand in her bedroom. It's really old, but you know what? I like it. It's an end table, actually. And I have my chair, and I have my couch, and then I have another table over there. This room is like smashed with stuff. So this is my room, in a nutshell. This is my room. But back to the question, Sandy. Stop rambling. When I'm in here, I love to look out my window and I see birds, because I have 3 bird feeders and I have 2 hummingbird feeders right outside this window, and I just so fascinated. And my neighbor on this side loves it because it hangs close to her house, and she said, you know, this is the first year I didn't have to get a bug control for spiders and ants and things like that, because the birds eat them all. Because I have no problem with any kind of a flying insect, because I think the birds eat them all. So she says, you can keep feeding them birds anytime you want. Plus, she can see them from her kitchen window. So when she's doing her dishes, she likes watching them. But we're not talking about inside, Sandy. We're talking about outside. When I am outside, I love, 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 love to watch people. I'm just a people watcher. And, you know, I'll strike up conversations with just anybody. Just because I don't know you doesn't mean I'm not going to talk to you, because I'm going to talk to everybody. As you can see, I like to talk a lot. But my sisters and I, when we used to go every year on our vacations, and I've told this before, we'd always try to find somebody that looked kind of close, similar, not the same, as us. And we would run up and walk next to them and strike up a conversation with them so that we could have somebody, when we came back, the other 3 would say, no, you were bigger. No, you were smaller. No, you're about the same size. We like to do that. I also like to look at them and I'm thinking, honey, 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 somebody needs to buy you a mirror, because you need to look at a mirror before you come out in public. Because some people, you just wonder, Did you even look before you came out of the house? And then my biggest pet peeve is when people wear clothes that are too fat or too small. Too big doesn't bother me as much because I'm thinking, oh, they lost weight and they just want to show everybody their accomplishment. But if it's too small, it's like, oh, honey, nobody knows what size you wear, but they know that that's not your size. They know you shouldn't be wearing that size. In a nutshell, people watch outside. I love to watch people. Number 2 is your favorite go-to 0-point drink. My favorite 0-point drink is iced tea. I just love iced tea, just plain. I don't like it sweetened. One time I went to McDonald's and they gave me the sweet tea. Oh my gosh, I felt like I was drinking a bowl of sugar. It was like, oh, and I know that's a favorite drink in the South. Oh no, no. And even when I make lemonade, I like really tart lemonade. I don't even know that they make it yet because I really haven't looked, because I always buy my Simply Light lemonade, which is just 1 point for 8 ounces. And what I do is I get 8 ounces of the Simply Light lemonade, and then I fill up the other 8 ounces with sugar-free cranberry juice. And so I have a 16-ounce drink for 1 point. It's just really nice. But when I was pregnant with my son Jimmy, I craved, now this is going to be gross, so hang on. Jim and I, when we got married, we didn't have anything. We just were... You know, Jim didn't have a job. I was working part-time at a supermarket. I was finishing up my college years. And we had bought a bed with our wedding money. And we had the TV tables for our nightstands. And we had the lamps that he made in the 7th grade shop. And I had my TV that I got for my 16th birthday, a small little black and white TV. And we used to sit in the bed at night when we got home from work. Or Jim got home from looking for work. And we would watch TV, and for dinner, he would always eat bologna sandwiches. And I would make, now this is going to be the gross part, I would get a big bowl, a cereal bowl, filled with hamburger dill pickles. Because I loved hamburger dill pickles. I still do, hamburger dill pickles. And then I would pour pickle juice over the top of them from the jar, because, you know, you want it to be tart. Now, here's the gross part. I would make the frozen lemonades, which when I was telling you that, I don't know that they still make it, but I'm sure they do. And usually you were supposed to use the lemonade and use 4 cans of water to dilute it and then make the lemonade. Oh, au contraire. That would make it too sweet. I would take it and I would make 2 cans, not even full, just like 3/4, so probably a can and a half of water, and stir it up so it was so tart. And then I would pour that on top of the pickles and the pickle juice, and I'd mush it all together, and I'd eat it like a bowl of soup. And then I'd have the glass of lemonade as a side, just to wash it all down. Oh, I was in heaven. It was so good. I know it sounds gross, but you know what? Knock it until you try it. So anyway, iced tea. I got to get faster than this because I'm already 8 minutes in. Number 3, what are some things you have to unlearn? I have to unlearn that I don't need to go back for seconds. I still go for seconds. I need to unlearn my portion sizes because my portion sizes are way too big. I mean, I'm eating healthier, but I'm still eating too much of a healthy thing because, you know, there's still calories. Maybe not a lot of calories, but there's still calories. And so I have to unlearn my portion sizes. Well, that was quick. I'm proud of myself. Number 4, how different was your life 1 year ago? Even like in the last 6 months, my life has changed completely. But yesterday was my birthday. I didn't know if you knew that. If you follow my channel, you're probably sick of hearing about my birthday. Trust me, my family's sick of hearing about my birthday. But, you know, they know they still got the whole month of September. I celebrate the whole month. I don't eat the whole month, but I celebrate the whole month because it's my birthday month. But anyway, I forgot the question. Oh, how was your life different from a year ago? 1 year ago, I would have a family dinner every Sunday. Or not every Sunday, every week. A Sunday family dinner, but during the week. And we haven't done that. And from last year, I am... What did I just looked this morning. I'm 31 pounds lighter than I was last year. So I didn't quite lose a pound a week like I wanted to do, but I got pretty close. So that's how my life is different. Number 5, what kind of art do you enjoy most? I'm not really a big art lover. I'm not. Most of my pictures in my house, I take that back. The kind of pictures I like are of trees. I love trees. I love, and I don't like trees with leaves. Those are boring trees to me. I mean, you can see the most beautiful tree, But to me, the most beautiful tree is a tree in fall and winter. When you can see all of the branches and how they sprout off, it kind of reminds me of a family, how they go off, but they all need that one base. They need that trunk of that tree to hold them together. Because if they didn't have the trunk of the tree, all of those branches would die. So if the roots of the tree, which I consider the family that you started off with, if those aren't strong, then the tree is not going to survive. So I love to look at pictures of trees, of bare trees. And so I have lots of pictures in my house of bare trees and clocks, because I always want to remind myself, one of the reasons I like clocks so much is because there's only so much time in your life and you shouldn't waste any minute of it. And I try to live my life that this is my last minute of my life and I'm going to enjoy every minute of my life. And so the clock is a reminder that, you know, time is going to pass, but how do you want it to pass? I guess that's why I would think. So clocks and bare trees. Those are my two things I like. That's the kind of art I like, I guess. Number 6, what is the most relaxing place you've ever been to? Mine is the cottage up in Lexington, Michigan, sitting by the dock of the bay, but it's not even a dock. It's sitting on the deck of this one particular cottage that we found that we've rented for the last 3 or 4 years. That you can just see out into the water, just sit on the deck and enjoy the beauty of the lake, the nature all around. It's just, I find it so relaxing. Anytime I'm near water, I find it very relaxing. As much as I love my house and I know that I'm probably going to stay here until the day I die, I would love to have a house near the water. That would be so nice for me. That's so relaxing. Number 7, what's something you like to do the old-fashioned way? Okay, now I take this in a different perspective of probably other people might take this question. It's sad to say, to me, family dinners are old-fashioned. My own children do not have dinner at the dinner table with their families. They sit at card tables in front of the TV, or they take their dishes into their rooms, or they go off in different places and that. And we grew up, you had dinner at the dinner table. And then on Sundays, we had dinner at the dining room table because that was a special. Christmas, or holidays and Sunday dinners, always in the dining room. The rest of the time, we were crammed in the kitchen like this, eating our meals, which made it all that much more special. So to me, there's something that I like to do the old-fashioned way, which I haven't been able to do since March, is I had a family dinner every week. We had them on Thursdays. Well, I shouldn't say we had them on Thursdays. We've always adjusted them to the grandkids' schedules or work schedules, things like that. But we always got together once a week, and we sat down at the table as a family, and we had the kids sat in the kitchen, and I love to hear the banter between the kids in the kitchen. And it was like the kids' table, but it was like an adult table. It wasn't like a card table set off in another, well, it was in another room. And then when we would get done, if it was nice out, we would sit outside on the deck and just laugh. I had so much fun yesterday. It was because we haven't been together since March as a family, like all of us together as a family. Now, if you saw my video, you saw we weren't really socially distant, but I miss that so much. And that, to me, that was the best gift. And if I get the virus and I die, which is like a terrible thing to say, but if I get it as a result of yesterday, I'm happy with that because I got to spend my day with my family, which was the best gift ever. It was the best gift I could have ever asked for. What I don't regret is crying all this time that I do lately. It's just driving me nuts. Suzy Buie put up a tribute video for my birthday. I cried through the whole thing on that. My family being over yesterday, it's just everything it's just so special. But old-fashioned, bring back family meals. I know a lot of people still do it, but I think more people don't. And the last thing, I bet you're glad we're already at the last one. Number 8, what are some small things that make your day better? The love I feel from everybody every day. When I answer my comments every day in the morning, or sometimes I answer them at night before I go to bed, I feel so much love. I just feel like I am serving a purpose on this earth. Everybody wants to think that they're serving a purpose on this earth. And I try to hold my family together. I want to be the root. I want to be the trunk and the root of that tree that's holding my whole family together. Like, I'm holding you up because that's my job. That's my responsibility. That's my love. That's what I want to do. It's how I want to spend my life. It's how I want to end my life, is just doing just small things every day that make people feel better. And if I can accomplish that, I can leave this earth knowing that I'll be remembered. Maybe not in the history book, maybe not for generations to come, but the people I know now will miss me when I'm gone. And I'm sorry, when it's my birthday, I get very, I saw so many good, melancholy. I get very melancholy. That was the good word. A lot of you came up with that. I like that word. It was really good. But, oh my gosh, I'm ending this with a crying video. Sorry about that. So sorry. So anyway, thank you, Tracy. I'm sure you said, why did I tag her? Look at her. She's like a blubbering fool. Thank you, Tracy, for doing these every week. I so appreciate it. I thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You know, I was going to edit all this out, but this is me. This is who I am. I'm sorry. This is just who I am. But anyway, I'm tagging Joan from Joan's Pointed Plate, Kim from A Girl on Her Phone, and I forgot who else I tagged. It was so long ago. I can remember from 50 years ago, but don't ask me from like, what, 10 minutes ago? Well, you know who you were. I know I tagged Joan, and I know I tagged a Kim and a Girl on Her Phone. I think I tagged, well, of course, I know I tagged Robbie over at Frekifitwolf, because that's just a gimme. Who's walking in front of my house? Somebody's coming up to my door. I don't know who they are. I'll find out soon enough. You'll have to look at my daily vlog to find out who came to my front door. Okay, Robbie, Joan, Suzy Buie. That was the other one. Suzy Buie. Suzy, how could I have forgotten you? Slap, 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 slap. I shouldn't have forgotten you. Robbie, Suzy, Kim. And I'm going to end it right there. And if I forgot anybody, I'm going to put it right here. So if you're new to my channel, this is what you get. Subscribe, leave a comment, share, and hit that like button. Oh, and once again, if you have a channel and you want me to tag you next week, leave me a link to your channel down below. Okay, always stay safe.